I've heard you talk about failure and how wonderful it is. And Jeff, I couldn't agree more. I think we have a low failure tolerance in our world today. Failure is the most wonderful thing. I tell my girls that all the time too. Fail often because it means you're getting after it. It means you're pushing yourself.
I love that. And I've always told my kids, I want you to fail all the time, because when you're failing, you're pushing, you're finding out, what is my limit as a musician, as a comedian, as a, but it makes you stretch yourself, I wasn't smart enough when I came up with the redneck jokes. I didn't think this was going to be a hook or a book or calendars. I was just trying to find material to make people laugh. And they were calling me a redneck because I had this thick accent. I talked about hunting and fishing and worked with things. And I'm like traveling around the country and I'm seeing it everywhere. And so I thought, okay, well, and the premise was a lot of people, I know what I am, a lot of people don't know. Here's a few ways to tell.
Yeah.
And I wrote 10 of them and went back and did them the first night. But then there's something within me that said, and most people probably would have stopped at 10. And I said, well, if I write 10, can I write 30? And I wrote 30 and I'm like, can I write 100? And if I can write 100, can I write 300? And then I could put it in a book form. And then I sent it. I was turned down by the first 14 publishers I sent it to. Oh, for 14.
Yeah.
But the 15th one said, hey, I think this is funny and come in and let's talk about it. And I remember he said to me, I think we can do this. How does $1,500 sound? And I didn't say anything because I thought he was asking me for $1,500. And I'm like, hell, I don't have $1,500. And he's like, no, we'll pay you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, we got a deal then. But I remember saying to him, I said, how many books do you think we'll sell? And he said, I bet we sell 5,000 of them. And I think that first book sold 4.5 million copies.